Elias. And is that Yoni Hernandez?
Is it Yoni Hernandez? Yeah, it is Yoni Hernandez.
The Colombian we were telling you to look out for because he's provided such great entertainment in qualifying, has had a problem. But
looks like he's just run on, going a little bit too sideways there.
But a good battle at the front. And there's Simone Corsi definitely in there in third place. Tomazawa leads away, coming under pressure now from Tony Elias. Down towards the dry sack corner they come. Who's bravest on the brakes?
Oh! And that's Corsi. That's Corsi who's taking out the race lead out. Oh, we've got a pile up at the dry sack.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 riders down.
There's something on the track. There must be something on the track down there from the initial crash with Corsi and Tomazawa. And there's a race on now on pit lane. These guys have only got one bike. If the race is stopped for this, they need to turn these bikes around straight away.
And the race has been stopped. The Moto2 race here in Jerez has been stopped. An accident 1.5 laps in, down at the dry sack corner. It certainly appeared that it was Simone Corsi that caused the crash. Many men going down behind him in a bit of a melee, and the race has been stopped.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Simone Corsi got into dry sack way too hot. Tried to go up the inside of the race leader, Shoya Tomazawa, touched the back of his bike and started a whole chain reaction. I think we had at least 9 riders down there.
Yeah, it really was a horrible chain reaction, wasn't it? As you say, so many riders going down, but the race has been stopped.
And the race in pit lane is now on. As we said, these guys have only got one bike, exactly the same as the 125 class. They need to turn these bikes around now with the spares they've got if any of the crash riders are going to stand a chance of restarting the race.
So it was Tomazawa that was leading the way, and there we go. That was the start of it, and then it could have certainly been Julian Simon could have done. Fonzie Nieto could have been in there as well. Does appear that everybody is okay, but the race has been stopped. So
what we're
expecting, start again,
drama,
Gavin.
Just drama in Moto2. It's what it's made for, this class. There it is, Tomazawa.
And it's Simone Corsi, I think, that caused the accident. And then it was just a real skittle lane after. I suppose with so
there
many
must be oil
bikes
down there then.
Yeah.
For all those bikes going down, look.
Yeah, the riders, I think, saying also, aren't they? Look. Let's Corsi.
It's just the fact that so many are going down. Oh, God, there's some horrible ones in there. But there's got to have been some kind of oil in there.
Just trying to work out everybody who is down there. But I think
there's the brave ones who are standing there waving.
Yeah, is it Julian Simon? I think he could be in there.
There's Tomazawa.
Well, he crashed, as we said, in qualifying after setting the fastest lap, but he missed that one.
Well, I'm sure we're going to get a shortened race.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, they're telling him to drink, yeah. We forget sometimes he's only 19 years old. He's only just won his first Grand Prix, his first pole position, and they're so right. They're telling him to keep cool, keep calm, have a drink, and keep out of what's going on all around him in the pit. Very, very good advice.
Yeah, it obviously is some kind of oil down there. Track conditions, they say, is the reason for the red flag. And that could take some time to clear up, couldn't it?
We could be doing some talking now, couldn't we? It's usually rain that makes us talk for so long, but it does appear there's some oil. And the race is a very, very quick decision by...
they need to look a bit left. Look at the cement dust going down.
I've got a bit of information on the restart already. The restart race, we run over 17 laps using the original grid positions from the first start.
Really?
We haven't got a time for the restart yet because obviously they've got to assess the track conditions down at Dry Sack Corner, but as soon as we hear anything, we'll let you know.
Fonzie Nieto will be a bit annoyed about that one, won't he?
Let's see if we can grab a quick word with Fonzie Nieto. Fonzie, you had a good view of what happened there, but what actually did happen at Dry Sack?
No, but somebody lose fuel or oil or something, and everyone crashed.
Well,
lucky nothing happened, and we can start again.
Well, good luck with the restart. Thank you, Fonzie.
Yeah, he's right. Thank goodness no one's seriously hurt.
And it could have been because there's some nasty bangs, wasn't there? But look at poor old Alex de Bon, who was starting from 13th after all those problems in qualifying, right up to 6th place, wasn't he? Sort of, you've got to do it all again, haven't you? And those sort of starts, you can't always just keep making from further down the grid. So very important for him. Gabo Tomasi also made a good start. He was running in 3rd place when they went over the start and finished on at the end of the first lap.
I'm sure we'll get a shortened race.
Yeah, 17 laps, I think Ian was saying, yeah.
But it might be shortened even more if they can't get that cleaned up quick enough, don't you think?
Well, yeah, it was originally a 26-lap race, so they've already knocked off 9. But, yeah, they have to run to the for many, many reasons. They have to try and keep to the time schedule, don't they? Certainly the MotoGP race has to start on time.
And I think the biggest loser there with the race stoppage, Alex de Bon, you've gone from 13th on the grid to 6th. What happened at Drysack?
Maybe oil in the track, and no, it's possible 12 riders in the ground.
Well, you have to start from 13th on the grid again for the race restart. Possible to go back to the front?
Yeah, possible faster in the front because I'm very happy for the setting. Maybe now continue with the next race.
Okay, good luck, Alex. Thank you.
Yeah, cement dust being swept into the track for all the modern brushes and everything else. Cement dust always seems to be the best answer, doesn't it? When oil is down, but oil is, well, it's lethal for Grand Prix motorcycle racing. It's lethal for any form of motorcycling. Diesel on roundabouts for road riders can always cause so many problems, and it has to be cleared up before you can continue racing. Yeah, it just has to be done. Now,
I can tell you what, it's a race against time in the Technomag CIP pit box. They've got some serious damage to this Suter MMX machine. We've got 8 mechanics working on it, trying to get everything sorted out. They've got the clutch out at the moment, just cleaning the gravel from the bike as well. And while all this mayhem is going on, Shoya Tomazawa is sat quite calmly at the back of the pit box, just waiting for the restart.
He's probably doing the right thing, isn't he?
Here we go again then.
So let's have a look. It's Tomazawa on the inside, and well, I think it must be when Tomazawa gets hit that something happens.
Yeah.
He looks like it was a collision that...
To be honest, it looks like the collision from Corsi has damaged either the crankcases or the gearbox on Tomazawa's engine. And this is what they're trying to fix now, or dislodge the clutch cover possibly.
Here we go. It just shows how quickly it gets across the track, doesn't it? Because that was a split second, and suddenly there was 5 or 6 riders, 7, 8 riders down. All right, let's have a better look at it. Not really. Some riders are brave and stand there and say, look, there's oil on the track. Some others, like Nick Harris, would have done off into the gravel.
Well, Elias went down as well, didn't he? There's Elias going down behind him and Simon. Oh, Elias gets a nasty smack in the back as well.
Yeah.
I'm just down by the Grassini Racing pit box at the moment. The mechanics are working on the bike. There's no sign of Tony Elias in the pit box to try and find out how he is after that.
He looked okay. I saw him stood outside the garage doing an interview, so he must be okay in some respects.
And Vladimir Ivanov, he crashed before then, didn't he? But obviously he's going to be allowed to continue without any shadow of a doubt.
Well, certainly the mechanics think that way. They're preparing his bike ready to go out for the restart.
So the race is going to restart at 12:45 local time. And looking at my watch, that's in about quarter of an hour's time, isn't it? And it's going to be 17 laps. We're told, yeah, that's confirmation now. It's 17 laps.
Okay, well, I can tell you that Tony Elias will be back on the grid. That bike's back together. The 2 Tech 3 bikes will be on the grid. They weren't involved in the crash. Both bikes are immaculate. The 2 Forward Racing bikes will be on the grid, also not involved. Alex Baldolini will be on the grid. The 2 Mark VDS bikes with Scott Reddin and Hector Fowle will be on the grid. I don't know why they had to put the Moto2 team so far away. It's quite a hike down here. Okay, Calex Pons, they're all ready to go with both riders. And then we come to the Technomag CIP pit. Dominique Agutter, he's ready to go.